asked me what is endoscopy. This is an endoscope. Okay, it's a apparatus that we use. It has a flexible catheter, if you want to name it like that, and at the tip of it, there's a light. Okay, it's like a camera. So when we want to investigate your esophagus or your stomach, if you want to know if you have gastritis, inflammation of the esophagus, polyps, ulcers, check for hilar hernia, we're gonna do what is called an upper endoscopy. The upper endoscopy is done in the hospital. You go to the hospital, they give you an IV, they're gonna inject a medication that's gonna put you to sleep. It's called sedation, and you're not gonna feel anything. And this is gonna go through your mouth, down your food pipe or esophagus, and the camera is gonna allow me to see everything in detail. Go all the way to the stomach, check for ulcers, gastritis, a polyp, and this also allows me to put instruments through it. It's miniature instruments, and I can take samples of that tissue to make sure you don't have that infection or a polyp, make sure it's not a cancer, things like that. So the endoscopy allows us to complete the investigation of your upper digestive tract to make sure, for when you have heartburn or gastritis or abdominal pain. Now, the instrument that I have in my hand is not the one we use for endoscopy in the hospital. This is a smaller, thinner device called transnasal endoscopy. Transnasal endoscopy is done here in the office, and thus you don't require anesthesia. So how it's done? We give you a local anesthetic in your ear, in the nose. Okay, we wait a couple minutes, and once it's numb, this is gonna go through your nose, and it's gonna go down into your food pipe and your stomach. It takes about 5 minutes to do. It allows us to take pictures, check to see if you have a hilar hernia or if there's gastritis, esophagitis, and you don't need sedation. So that means that you have it done, and you can go on with your day, and you can go and drive. There's no sedation involved. Nobody has to come and pick you up.